Hi guys, this is Josh. I'm the guy on this channel who makes EAS videos every now and again. I just wanted to quickly talk about action notifications, civil defence, and something that I really think should happen in Britain. As you can tell by my accent, I'm British. I'm English. I live in the south of England, and I think it's important that as a country we have a more serious discussion about civil defence and about communication therein, given how things are going. Because things, and I'm not saying this to be alarmist, but things could escalate now. There's every chance things could escalate into a wider conflict. And I think in this country we've become a little bit complacent. Obviously during the Second World War we were bombed. In London, you had the Blitz. The area I'm in had a number of military installations surrounding it. In fact, a previous job of mine, I used to work in a repurposed World War II RAF bunker. And, we got bombed here. If there is a wider escalation, it wouldn't just be the cities that could be affected. And I think that realistically, as a country, we need to have that discussion about defence, about civil defence, about what that looks like in practicality. And one of the things that I've thought for quite a long time, and it's something I must commend the Americans for actually, although obviously it didn't go according to plan, was that America had a nationwide test of the televisual attack warning system. The emergency alert system went, I think it was in 2011, under President Obama. I think we need something like that here. I think we need a nationwide test of the televisual national attack warning system and indeed the radio. I think we need to have a nationwide test of all of the television and radio interruptions for it, because not only do I think it could solve it, it could solve a number of issues. First of all, if we knew what it looked like and what it sounded like, people wouldn't just brush it away if it was ever needed to be used. In actuality, if there was an actual crisis and it needed to be used, or at least be clear with people about what that looks like. I mean, in the past, when there's been an attack or when there's been even anything resembling a threat to the country, it's cut away to BBC News. If that is the case, then that's fine. But people need to understand that. People need to understand that that's what the system is. If you're suddenly going to broadcast into BBC One, if you're going to cut into BBC One and go to BBC News for a problem, people need to know that. If there is a separate system for an attack, say, for example, nuclear or ballistic missile, people need to know. And we need to see it, we need to hear it, we need to understand what it's like. In schools in this country, we have fire drills. The chances of a school actually catching fire is incredibly remote. But we still have drills, we still have practices. We need, in my opinion, a test run nationwide of the National Attack Warning System, or whatever name it goes by now. We need to have that seen and heard so that people understand what it means. It's all well and good to have several test runs of the phone, unless you've got a phone like mine, which will fire them off outside of the planned tests. That was fun. But having it on the television and the radio as well is equally as important. People still watch television. People are watching live television on the go. If they're not able to see that or hear that, then how are they going to know it's real if it happens? Not everyone's going to be near their phone either. We need a nationwide test. It's all very well and good that me and other people like YP or OC Leg or whoever make these videos for fun, but we need a major test. Hello.
Have you got a foot pump?
Not sure. Why?
Flat tire.
Oh, as in a car pump? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
What do you think I meant?
I don't know, because you often use a foot pump for airbeds too.
Oh. Yeah.
As in a flat tire, as in puncture, or just deflated?
I don't know. I've only just noticed it. So if I can get it pumped up and see if it stays up, then it might just be a wear thing.
Okay, I'll pop round in about half an hour.
Lovely, thank you.
Cool. All right.
Be a chocolate brioche in it for you.
That's all right.
I've got one. I've got one here.
Oh, thanks. Fair enough.
All right.
All right. See you in a bit. Thank you.
Okay then. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
If you agree with me, write to your MPs, talk about it on social media, whatever. But generally speaking, that's what I think. I think we need to have a nationwide test of the alert system so that we know what it looks like and so we can understand it, so people know what it looks like and sounds like if it ever did happen for real. Because at the moment, the way things are going in the Middle East, it could spread. It could, the idea of it going into a wider conflict is no longer purely fiction. Anyway, that's my piece anyway.